Hey, what's up? My name is Mikey AI. What's up? My name is Mikey AI, and I'm going to talk to you about how to start with AI automation. I do things a little bit differently than maybe your other videos that you've been watching about this. I'm going to give you straight to the point. I'm not going to waste your time with 6 hours of a bunch of nonsense you don't need to learn. And the reason why I say that is because I just spent 6 months learning a lot of crap that now is completely obsolete. So if you listen to me, then you'll know exactly where to start. Now, with AI automation, you gotta first just what are you automating, right? Are you trying to start a business doing it? Okay, that's fine. Are you trying to actually automate a process? Okay, that's fine. Anyways, just figure out one thing to start with. Whether it's you have some automations that you want to do, you saw a video of some automations. I remember when I first was like looking into different automations, it was the faceless videos. You know, everybody wants to make $1 million a month from faceless videos on YouTube. So that was kind of where I started going down a rabbit hole on. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Just pick a goal, and then all you have to do is two things. It's very simple. Okay. I'm going to start with the first, and then there's four inside of the first. Now, there's four platforms, what I mean. So the first is Google Anti-Gravity. Okay. That's a platform that will allow you to make AI automations. You don't have to understand anything. You just have to keep being naive to where if you start chatting to these things, it will make what you want. If you know too much, then you start trying to get it to do things that are probably not the right thing to do because AI is dumb until you tell it to be smart, right? So you tell it to be smart about a certain thing and then it is actually smart. So download Google Anti-Gravity. That's number one, okay? Inside of that, I said there's four things. Google Anti-Gravity, okay? You got Manus.im. You got agent.minimax.io, okay? You have openhands.dev, okay? Those four things. You can use the first one, Google Anti-Gravity, for free. Openhands.dev does have some free capabilities. All of them do the same thing. They all have the same basic principle. And it's what everything else is moving into. All everything else is moving into it. That's why Manus just got bought out for $2 billion by Meta because Manus.im is a Chinese company and they basically do what Google Anti-Gravity now does. Okay, so Google Anti-Gravity, you download it onto your computer. You tell it, go make me a website. It will code using your computer. So it'll pull up your computer, it'll code in the terminal, it'll make whatever you want it to make. Okay, then you need it to go somewhere. So you can actually run it all on your computer. It doesn't need to live anywhere else. You could run automations on your computer and they're all custom. So if you just have an idea like I want to automate my social media, I want to make a facelifts channel or whatever the case, just on a basic idea out of your head, you can just download Google Anti-Gravity, just put it into there and then it will start making the idea. And then what I mean, be naive. And that's what I'm saying is like, don't try to get smart with it. Just keep being dumb and be like, I don't know, make it better. I don't know, make it better. Just keep saying these types of things over and over. Excuse me. And then you'll start seeing different patterns and you'll start learning just by watching it. I have sat here and watched this stupid AI thinking for so long, thinking. And I've learned so much by watching AI think, okay? So by getting Google Anti-Gravity, you can skip the biggest learning curve of AI automation, which is any platform. Forget all of N8N, Make.com, LangChain, BangChain, Lang, Bang, Bang, Bang. Okay, whatever, forget all of those. Because this ability now, this is where it's all going. So you might as well start here if you want to safeguard yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years. 10 years is probably going to be robots doing it all. But for at least to make money in the next 5 years, It would be to start custom making everything. Google Anti-Gravity is free. That's why it's the #1 that I'm talking about. And then you go down the rabbit holes of Manus.im, Agent.minimax.io, and then OpenHands.dev, okay? Now, what they do is they open up a computer. Google Anti-Gravity uses your computer that you're actually on. Manus.im is in the cloud. Their servers are in Singapore somewhere. So they actually open up a computer in the cloud. It opens up a terminal. And then, thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. It opens up a terminal that then is the same basic concept of anti-gravity using your computer to code, okay? So Manus is just opening up a computer and then it's writing all the code. But the thing that has changed in the last 6 months is we have multimodal or agentic or whatever the crap you want to call it. But basically, you say to AI, do this thing, it creates a list and then it does the list, right? And it creates an agent. It actually creates about 4 or 5 agents. It has a master orchestrator agent, and then it has multiple agents inside of that. And they all work the same. Any AI level, so like the Google just came out with the latest iteration, which does this, right? So then it goes through the list, and it punches through the list to actually make it all to where it'll get it done. So if you're saying, like, make me a website, it'll go and write a list, first of all, of everything that's needed for a website. The back end, the front end, the copy, the imagery, like everything needed to make the website. And then it will go through and actually then make, like, installing the database, blah, 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 okay? So now we're in full stack mode. I don't know if N8N, I don't know how they're going to survive. I don't know how any of the Cursor, any of these companies, I don't know how any of them will survive. They'll have the shortest span ever of any crazy boom ever, because all of the AI is moving so fast into multimodal, and then it will just be more iterations to where you'll have like 100 AI agents working for you at once, creating things even faster, okay? But what matters, though, is you can use all these things. If you use Google Anti-Gravity, it'll be on your computer, as I said before. If you use Manus.im, it's the same thing. It will go onto the cloud. I have other videos that show how you can do crazy stuff. And actually having Manus be in the cloud, or agent.minimax.io or openhands.dev, having them be in the cloud is beneficial because those are different IP addresses. And if you're trying to do any web scraping or anything like that, that actually can be greatly beneficial. But at the same time, those are not your own servers. You don't own and you don't house the automations that you're creating. Okay, so by using any of those 3 that I just mentioned, and again, there's not any others on the planet that do this. Please comment below if you know of any others, but I guarantee you there isn't, because I'm watching too much of the AI think and do, and I know that this is true. So if you use those, you need to have your own VPS server that it's actually going to live in, okay? So it's like basically this laptop that I'm talking to you on right now, if I keep it plugged in, it's a VPS server. It's in the cloud because it's connected to the internet, and then all of this could live in there. But if I turn it off, then all my automations stop, right? So you would then rent a computer in the cloud, which is a virtual private server, a VPS, and then all of your automations and everything would live there. That is then your own personal cloud, okay? And so what I've told you in the last 8 minutes literally is the fastest, freest, most unlimited path for creating anything, okay? Comment below. Let me know if I missed anything. That's all I got for you. You go from there, comment. I'll make other things that are just as relevant, but that's definitely the best that I got for you. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video.